Just like other parts of the world, the impact of COVID-19 in Ghana has been felt across all spheres of life. Now, one particular space is the educational sector. Over a year after COVID-19 was detected, well, it appears that all is not well with the online learning model. Now, students who returned especially to campus in April for the University of Ghana are complaining of connectivity issues and are advocating for a return to face-to-face lectures. But are their concerns genuine? Well, in this edition of the Citi Newsroom, we'll be speaking to all sides of the story to get a proper understanding as well as a way forward to ensure that online learning becomes the norm going forward. So the Jones Quarter building, one of the most popular lecture facilities here on the University of Ghana campus, is normally, crowded, or you have students, either hovering about learning together, or in the lecture halls, having some interaction with their lecturers. Now we are here on campus to essentially find out an assessment of the online learning program that has been instituted. I'm going to try and speak to some students. I have one here with me. Okay,
Yeah.
I see you're listening to something. What exactly is it?
I'm having a class.
A class on your phone?
Yes, please.
Wow. I mean, back then when I was on campus, everything is face to face.
Yeah, but now due to the pandemic, we have to, cope with the new model that has been developed by the university.
Now, how do you find it?
It's a bit challenging because sometimes you wish to see the lecturer face to face so that you can ask certain questions, but there are some of the questions that can't be attained to on Zoom because time is limited, and sometimes we have network challenges. You can be in the class, then you just be logged out by the network because the network is not good, and sometimes you can't even join at all because okay, this my class is a Russian rain promo class. That's how I call it because if you don't join early, it takes only 100 participants.
The what?
100
The
participants.
Russian what?
Russian win promo. Because if you don't join early, you can't participate in the class.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I call it Russian win promo.
Wow, wow. So what happens if you don't rush and win, or the network, keeps you out? What happens then?
You will have to wait for the slides that will be given to us on Sakai. And sometimes you will have to approach your colleagues to help you.
Well, let's try and walk towards a group of students who are currently having their own lessons. Just want to find out what's happening. I see a number of students huddled around a touchscreen. I see you guys are gathered together. What's happening here?
We're having an assignment. That's what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay, it's not an online lecture or anything.
No, it's an online assignment.
Normally, back in the day, when you see students gathered like this, it's usually around notes and pamphlets, and they're just exchanging ideas. But now we hear that you guys have to do a lot of your lessons online. Can you walk me through the experience for you personally?
For me, I think it's very difficult with the online. One of the things that's difficult for me, the network, for you to get the good network to work with, and sometimes you don't even have data to work with.
Do you have to buy the data yourself? I thought it was provided by the university.
Yeah, but if we came to school, but sometimes you're at home. When you're at home, then you are given an assignment, you have to do it at home.
Okay.
So it's either you come here or you stay at home and do it.
Now, what's the way forward then? I mean, for you, from where you sit?
The online is favorable for me, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How is it favorable?
Because I can sit home, like, at the comfort of my house and do everything.
Okay.
My assignments, my IAs, sometimes even exam. I don't have to come here to come and do it, so yeah.
And from the beginning of the class, the school Wi-Fi was down, so we wasted about almost an hour.
Wow, wow. So for you, there are challenges, with the online system.
Yeah, because some of the lecturers are not helping in a way. I've seen for the Zoom, if you're a new person using the Zoom, you only have 100 participants that can participate. Then in a class, maybe more than that 100. Some of us are 400, 300. The lecturer will be like, he doesn't care. If you're not able to join, that's all. There was a time, there was this lecturer teaching and he was driving. He would drive for a while and he'll be like, what is business finance? And about 10 minutes, you come back, write it and send it with your ID. Like, some of them, they feel they are not paying fees for us. So At the end of the day, they will be paid. So you don't care how the class will be delivered.
Okay. And just finally, so for you going forward, are there any changes you would like to see? Should they improve the connectivity? Should they scrap the online entirely and move to face-to-face? What would be your recommendation?
For me, I want face-to-face because tech students are on campus attending school face-to-face. It's not only University of Ghana that is facing COVID. Those they went to school in January and they are still in school as I'm talking. Right now, I'm supposed to use 6 weeks to learn what I'm supposed to do in 14 weeks.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, I'll write exams and you expect me to pass.
Just this morning, one lecture, 20 cedis. It's gone for data. And now there's another one, so you have to use our phones. Who bears all those costs? We the students. Meanwhile, we've paid. The same amount that we paid this semester is the same amount we paid last semester. That is for the one-on-one. So if we are coming to do online and you realize the Wi-Fi cannot contain all of us at the same time, why won't they put certain measures in place to help us? Even if they gave us a little data, like they did previous semester, it could help. But right now, there's nothing. We have to bear everything ourselves.
You have a lot of students doing their assignments while others are following, lectures. Some saying they need to consume material that is meant for 16 weeks in 6 weeks.